Recently, Norm and I kicked off yet another ultimate ride when we touched down in St. John's, Newfoundland. Last week, while exploring the Bonavista Peninsula about 3.5 hours north of St. John's, we checked out one of the oldest European settlements in North America, the tiny village of Trinity. There, we were blown away by the beautifully preserved historic buildings, the Rising Tide Theater, and the Twine Loft's carrot cake, a perfect mid-morning snack washed down with warm coffee. This week, we'll pick up our journey as we find ourselves heading once again north on Highway 230. This time, our destination is the 1497 landing site of one Giovanni Caboto, aka John Cabot. Apparently, when the Venetian explorer for hire landed here on behalf of Henry VII, he exclaimed, "Oh, buona vista." Translation, "Oh, happy sight."
Well, Norm, it's going to take everything within my power to not start singing This Land Is Your Land. I can't believe this. This is spectacular.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And this is so representative of the Newfoundland coastline where we are right now, with all the rock and the peat, and you can hear the ocean crashing up against the jagged coastline. It's just beautiful and awesome.
Yeah, now, yesterday we were at Cape Spear and we talked about being furthest east as far as Canada is concerned, but you know, this really feels like we've been coast to coast. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's that rock behind us.
Well, it's because we're right on the edge here, you know, and this is the closest we've been so far to the ocean, and I just walked down there and could have spent the whole day just watching the waves come crashing in, but yeah, this is definitely one of the spots that you need to get to when you come up here. I mean, Bonavista is a bigger town on the coast here, obviously, because of its history and all the different settlements that have come through here. But when you come to Bonavista, you have to take the ride out to Cape Bonavista for sure.
Yeah. Now, we've just headed up here. We're exploring the Bonavista Peninsula today, and we've ridden up from Trinity. It's not that far on 230, probably 45 minutes. But really scenic, nice, swoopy, great road.
Yeah, beautiful road, and again, very similar to what we see at home. But you can smell the ocean all the time, so
yeah.
You know you're not in Algonquin Park.
Yeah. And Bonavista itself, very different as far as the look of the village compared to where we just came from, Trinity. Very different again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know why. Obviously, it's because it's probably been more popular at this end right here because of the fishing grounds that are right off the coast. So it's
right.
It's a much bigger town too. I mean, Trinity was about 30 homes, and I think the population here is around 20,000. So
sure.
A very different environment.
So definitely worth seeing, and of course, this is where John Cabot landed, right?
Yeah, 500 years ago, 1497, first piece of North American land he touched.
So great piece of Canadian history here. Unbelievable scenery. I know we'll be taking photos for the next half an hour. And then from here, we're going to continue the loop.
Yeah, start heading down the other side of the peninsula now, and the road hugs the coast for a while, and then again you go inland. You know, you're back and forth on this peninsula, but I think we're going to see a lot of coastal road now going down the other way, and it'll be all on our right-hand side, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right, man. Another ultimate ride.
Wow, what a beautiful spot. And man, on that day, did we ever luck out on the weather. Be sure to join us again next week as Norm and I now head about an hour south on Highway 235 to the sleepy fishing village of Somerville. There we'll meet up with the friendly crew of the Lady Ella, just back from 4 weeks on the high seas off the coast of Labrador. And man, not only do these guys know how to set a net, but they can certainly prepare a pan of fresh fish.
Just fry that in butter.